So Nintendo Switch eShop sales and deals are not rare by any stretch of the imagination, but one thing that doesn't come around that often is major discounts on first-party Nintendo published content, because Nintendo loves to stick to their guns and sell their games at $60 full retail, even if they've been out since close to the Nintendo Switch's launch. So you might want to take a second look at some of these discounts we are going to be walking through for the Mario Day sale, and then there is indeed some third-party games worth mentioning on this list as well, and hopefully by the end of the video you have a clear picture of what's discounted and whether or not you personally want to add in any of these games to your Nintendo Switch collection. What's up, nation? Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on your bell notification to join Sunbro Nation if you're new here. And as mentioned, today we are taking a look at all of the latest Nintendo Switch sales and deals on the eShop, and the big addition for first-party games being discounted are all centered around Mario. They are not all major Mario games, but in the Mario universe, if you will. So we'll go through everything that is on sale here. I will also have this page linked in my description down below should you want to go through everything individually on your own. But the big highlight at the top of the list here is you have until March 17th to claim any of these discounts, any of the numbers we're talking about on screen. It's all going to expire at around midnight Pacific time on March 17th. So keep that in mind. Right out at the top of the gate, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's either $39.99 for the base game, or what I would recommend doing if you are not a Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack member is grab the base game and the booster course pass, because it literally doubles the content that's available. It's 96 playable courses if you get it with the booster pass, and I really actually enjoy some of the booster course pass stages more than that of the base game, especially with them giving us DK Mountain back from the GameCube days. Like, literally a game changer for me and my enjoyment level of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So yes, this is a game that has been out essentially since the Switch was originally launched, and it's also something that was originally a Wii U port, but nonetheless $40 base game or $65 with all of the DLC included. Next up, you have Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. This is a Mario title we do see go on sale a lot. It is on sale for $20 here, but typically, you see Ubisoft run sales on their games. This one didn't quite perform up to sales expectations, and there is a demo available, so you can actually check out the gameplay firsthand before you decide to spend any of your money. They also have the DLC discounted for $17.99 for the entire season pass of the DLC, which this is a lot of content, to be fair. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope Gold Edition, which is the first iteration, is marked down to $35.99 right now, or 60% off its regular price. Mario Party Superstars, aka the best Mario Party on the Nintendo Switch. Definitely pick up this one as opposed to Super Mario Party, because there is a difference in those games, quite a substantial one, believe it or not. This one is more based around the classic mini games, a good collection of all of them, and 5 classic boards from the N64 and GameCube era Mario Party games. Super Mario Party technically has all new mini games and new boards, but it's primarily focused around motion control for the mini games as opposed to the more traditional button layout, which I really enjoy. And I think that you just get a better collection of content overall on Superstars as opposed to Super Mario Party. So that's my personal recommendation on it. Now from there, Luigi's Mansion 3. You might be aware that we are about to be right around the corner from learning about Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, so it might be a good time to pick this one up on discount if you're new to the franchise, and maybe you want to leave this in your backlog so that way you can play through Luigi's Mansion 2 and then go to this one right after. It is $39.99 as part of this Mario Day sale, and they do have a multiplayer pack you can add on to the game to allow you to play it with a friend for $6.99 instead of the full $10 like it normally is as part of this sale. Moving on down the list, we have some repeat offenders here, and then you do have Mario Golf Super Rush. I feel like this game's very light on content, even though it's a lot of fun. They did add in some stuff with free updates, but it's $40 or $39.99 right now as part of the sale. And you know, it's a kind of a reoccurring theme with Mario sports games recently that they do a roadmap of free content, but they really still feel pretty light overall. I do like the $40 price point for this game as opposed to the $60 though, because I definitely don't think you're getting $60 worth of value out of it. Then you have Mario Tennis Aces, one of the first Mario sports games that were on the Nintendo Switch. It's $40 as well. So if you're more into the tennis style gameplay than golf style gameplay, maybe consider adding that one into it. Then next up, Yoshi's Crafted World, which does have a demo available, so you can hop into and check it out ahead of time before spending any money. $40 as well as part of this sale. This is a fun, cutesy game. It's going to be an enjoyable sit back and relax action adventure platformer for most people. You're not really going to run into anything too difficult in this game. It's definitely more on the simple side of first party Nintendo stuff, but a good opportunity to pick it up if you don't own it in your collection currently. Mario and Sonic at the Olympics is next up. That is $23.99. So one of the steeper discounts. I wouldn't pick this up at $60 ever, but for $23.99, I do like it. I do think that that's definitely one of the better price points we've seen the game sold at, and it also has a demo available so you can hop into and check out all of the various different Mario and Sonic collaboration mini games that they came up with for that. And then from there, we really kind of run out of new stuff to talk about because we are mainly talking about DLC here in terms of Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope DLC to be exact. So take a look at the bottom of the list, if you need DLC, but realistically, that's the bulk of what's on sale for Mario Day. And I'm really disappointed we didn't see games like Super Mario Maker 2 make this list, as in addition to Mario Odyssey, the big 3D Mario game that they could have discounted. And it would have been a game changer if they would have done something like Mario Wonder getting a $20 discount, because if you don't already own Mario Wonder, that's really my most recent Mario game that I think every fan needs to play, especially if you enjoy 2D Mario games and 2D Mario platformers. That's absolutely excellent. So in my opinion, this is not the best Mario Day sale we have seen. I think we actually had a more solid lineup of content last year, but that's what we got from Nintendo this year. Scrolling on down and mentioning some of the third-party games that are on sale right now. We do have a Ubisoft publisher sale. The problem with that is that this only runs until March 8th. So that's, you know what? We can't even, because I'm filming this the day before. This is going to be basically done by the time you guys are seeing this video. You can pick it up, I guess, literally today. If you're watching it on the day that this video goes up, then you do have a shot until midnight to get some of these games. But we'll just kind of gloss over this list because I didn't realize it ended like that quick. So Rayman Legends, $7.99. That's a decent pickup at that price. That's definitive edition. It's normally $40, so $7.99. The platforming in this game is top notch. It's super fun with co-op play. I definitely recommend that at that price point. I mean, that is really, even though it's an older game, just an excellent price point for it. So $8. Don't sleep on Rayman Legends if you don't own it in your Nintendo Switch collection. Assassin's Creed fans might want to look into the Ezio collection and the Rebel collection, both heavily discounted right now, about 60 to 63% off their regular price. Immortals Phoenix Rising, $8.99. Child of Light, $4.99. So you can kind of see the different various games that are on screen here that you may want to check out. Now, the Capcom publisher sale, we are not running into that same problem. You actually have until March 25th to pick up any of these games. So definitely worth taking a look at these. Mega Man fans, Dragon's Dogma fans, Monster Hunter fans, all that kind of stuff is on sale here. Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen is only $5 right now, or 83% off. Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection is 50% off, and that is a ton of content for $30. So definitely look into that if you were a fan of any of those classics, because you literally get all of the Battle Network games, which you love to see. Resident Evil Cloud Edition, $15.99. Still can't recommend a Nintendo Switch Cloud game at that price point. Monster Hunter Rise plus Sunbreak. This is the big DLC and the base game for $19.99. That's a pretty solid price. Yes, it's been out for a while, but still $20 for essentially hundreds of hours of gameplay potentially if you really get into it. Ghost Trick Phantom Defective. Is it called? Oh, Detective. Sorry, I misread that. That's actually $20 or 33% off right now. And then you have, kind of a lot of the DLC packs. Once again, quick highlight for the Mega Man games, because if you're a Mega Man fan, just go ahead and add these into your collection while they're discounted this heavily. 60% off for like Mega Man Legacy Collection 2. That's all of, really 1 and 2 is that same price point. So you can pretty much pick up all of the different Mega Man games for $16 essentially as far as the originals. And then if you like Mega Man X games like me, same price point, you get those, and you can add all of the Mega Man X games into your collection for $18 as well if you just do, or $16, sorry, as well if you do literally buy both of them, which is what I would do. I think that is a really good solid price point for those games. Now, scrolling on down, Resident Evil 4, $9.99, Resident Evil 5, $9.99, and Resident Evil 6, $9.99. So you get all three of those classic games for half price right now from their regular Nintendo Switch price. Then you have Capcom Fighting Game Sale, and you can kind of see what's on screen here, mainly Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection, probably being the biggest notable thing here, and Capcom Fighting Collection. These are each, so $9.99 for the Street Fighter, and $19.99 for Capcom Fighting Collection. Moving on down, I don't really know much about these games, the Legend of Heroes sale, so we'll kind of gloss on past that. If you're aware of this franchise, it might be something worth looking into for you. And then yet some more games that really don't do it for me. I'm not exactly sure even what we're looking at here, so go check out on sales and deals page if you want to go into any of these ones in more detail. But Really, I wanted to make this video primarily for the Mario Day sale, and then there is, I would say, the Capcom sale is solid as well going on. So it's not every day we see first-party Nintendo content discounted. I wish we had more Mario titles than what they gave us, but that's what's happening this year for Mario Day, and I'll keep you guys posted because pretty soon here we should be hearing some news in terms of release dates for Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. In addition to Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. So let me know in the comments down below before we leave the video if you are picking up any of these games and if you're excited to add any of these games to your Nintendo Switch collection, and I will see you guys in the next one.